You can pay for the boat, but not the talent to handle it.
Hey! Oh my God.
Hold back. Pitch down.
Basically, adult bumper boats, right here.
Forward to check. Yeah, people are on deck. All right. To check for you.
Don't you just love it when you're relaxing and chaos shows up uninvited? All aboard the piratesofwish.com. Well, that's certainly one way to make an entrance.
Ship loses cargo during storm.
A chemical tanker crashes into waves over 10 meters high during a hurricane-force wind off the coast of Portugal. A powerful storm of this category can or severely damage a ship.
Whoa!
They had an entire ocean to roam, and somehow still collided. Unreal.
Pull out! Slowly, slowly!
They're out here treating solid ice like it's soft, harmless bubble wrap. Big impact, no casualties, just a captain eating a hefty slice of humble pie.
Yes, very sad. Old ship rolled down.
Why buy a submarine when you can just build your own?
A lot of to take that up.
今ザコを捨てました。
大変本線に当てました。
はい、今の位置確認、今の位置確認。
本線に衝突しました。
今の位置確認。
Japan and China, now starring in a demolition derby.
連絡する第4中国漁船が本船船尾に衝突した、相手船がぶつけてきた。
瓶のものようなのたくさん投げてます。今も投げました。はい、投げました。これもまた投げました。選手からいくつか何名から、ブリッジからも投げております。大量に何かまだ白いような瓶を投げております。今だ瓶を投げ続けております。まだ、白い瓶を、どんどん投げております。本線の、現在左舷後方です。
A salvo of torpedoes fired at close range struck HMS Barham. The stricken battleship keeled over to port. Within 4 minutes of being hit, her aft magazine blew up. She sank with the loss of 862 lives.
A Chinese Navy warship collided with its own Coast Guard vessel while chasing a Philippine patrol boat in the South China Sea. This rare and dramatic incident has attracted the attention of the world community. A cargo ship is struggling with giant waves in the rough sea of northern China. The force of the storm reaches 12 Beaufort points.
Stop the lead.
Well, that's one way to skip the unloading process. The boat arrived with a little too much enthusiasm.
Mooring. Clear.
Tony, get on. It's going down. Pearl, please.
Where's the kid at? The one that was pulling out the stuff?
He's out.
Stop that Yeti.
Here's a masterclass in how not to win a race.
İşte bakın bu Rami Koç'un müthiş yelkenlisi Naze'nin hemen arkasında da My Victorious Akyat imzalı şu ana kadar Türkiye'de üretilmiş en büyük süper yat. Biz de bir Sirana 68'de yola devam ediyoruz.
Go ahead, trust me, said the man. The rope said, nope. Looks like the ocean decided to play bumper boats once more.
The boat ended up against the rocks because of the strong Sirocco wind that throughout the day had blown over Sicily and is half sunk, bow first. Fortunately, no injuries were recorded, either among the passengers or among the crew members. In all, there were 117 passengers and 6 crew members on board. Scenes of panic were recorded. The passengers were disembarked thanks to lifeboats and boats made available by the islanders. The South Korean merchant ship Stellar Banner was sunk off the coast of the Brazilian state of Maranhão after running aground and sustaining serious damage. The initial inspection showed that the cargo ship had a 25-meter-long hole. The decision to sink the vessel was made after a thorough assessment of its condition.
Πάμε 25%.
Μπράβο, καλό ήταν το 25.
Μέσον. Τι πες τώρα. Κάνε 30%.
30.
Και έλα 2-4-0.
30 επί 2.
A fishing boat is sailing through a powerful storm. Huge waves cover the ship and toss it like a light boat. I wonder if the team is scared.
Way too casual, considering everything that's happening. The sea brought its A game straight into boss fight territory. Promotion achieved to shore duty, thanks to that movie.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What happened? Oh.
When this ship's anchor failed, it showed everyone in the area firsthand the sheer power of one of these.
Là, il est cassé. Là. Ça y est, il se casse.
Peace.
Всем, mayday, mayday! Mayday, всем! У меня костюмы. Понял? Да, перестань. И на костюмы. Mayday! Mayday, mayday! This is motor vessel Arvin. Mayday! Mayday, mayday! My vessel broken. My vessel, mayday! Arvin, Arvin!
Due to adverse weather conditions, the Palau flagged Arvin vessel anchored in the administrative area of the port of Barton crashed and sank. Units of the Search and Rescue Coordination Center were immediately dispatched to the region.
Mayday, mayday! Arvin, help me, mayday!
A fire broke out on the cargo ship at night. As a result, all the cars were destroyed.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Mom! Ain't no way.
Oh my God, it's crashing! Recording!
I think I'd be in the water, to be honest.
There's people up there. What just happened?
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh.
Rowing a little too passionately, are we?
concrete on this one. Getting the concrete now.
Rare footage from the bridge of the aircraft carrier USS Kitty Hawk, returning home to the naval base in Yokosuka, Japan, during a powerful storm. The starboard bridge at the bow was severely damaged by the impact of strong waves, and the safety net was torn off. Currently, the aircraft carrier has been removed from active service.
The Spanish cargo ship Luno crashed off the coast of Biscay, France. As a result of engine failure during a storm, the ship drifted and was then washed ashore near Bayonne by the wind and current. The freighter ran into a breakwater extending from the shore, after which it was torn into two parts by the surf's pressure. All 12 sailors aboard the cargo ship were rescued and evacuated by helicopters from the French Coast Guard.
Not filming. Yeah, moving. Get up there! My dinghy. Watch out, our kitties are going to go.
A small ship caught in a storm loses its cargo. A tanker carrying petroleum products from the Cayman Islands, with a displacement of 25,881 tons, caught fire as a result of an explosion. There were a total of 25 people on board, but all of them were rescued. However, 11 sailors and 6 rescuers were injured, mostly from burns and smoke inhalation.
Падение не зафотоешь, что ли, ёбаный рот. Блять, как бы самому не уебаться еще.
A cruise ship sailing through the legendary Drake Strait between the southernmost tip of South America and Antarctica was caught in a powerful storm. "40-foot heart-stopping waves that were enough to knock other passengers off their feet. This is really an unforgettable adventure, perhaps for which people go on an ocean cruise.
A severe storm caught a cargo ship in the Pacific Ocean. Huge waves are rolling on the deck.
Нихуя себе, блядь. Вот это въебало, блядь. Не знаю, блядь. Хорошо, что не вышли, блядь.
Bulk carrier Good Faith ran aground in stormy weather on the northern coast of Andros Island, Greece, in the Aegean Sea. On the morning of 16th April 2014, the ferry MV Sewol sank while en route from Incheon towards Jeju City in South Korea. The 6,125-ton vessel sent a distress signal from about 2.7 kilometers north of Byongpungdo at 0858 KST.
A container ship rammed a tanker in the North Sea off the coast of Great Britain. As a result of the collision, a fire broke out on the ships. Rescue boats and firefighting vessels were immediately called in to deal with the consequences. The tanker suffered a hole in the hull and was extinguished, while the container ship burned out completely. The crews were evacuated and no one was injured.
Aurora Australis, in a fully developed force 9 gale on her way to Antarctica. Wind 40-45 knots. Significant wave height 9 meters, but the most impressive wave is the dumping 14-meter breaker just ahead of the ship. On the way to Cape Horn, the cruise ship encountered massive waves.
Que isso? Caralho, esta puta. Que isso?
Incredible footage of a 12,000-ton cargo ship caught in a 10-point storm. There are very long and high waves in the Bay of Biscay. You need to be prepared for this.
Fishing vessel passes through a powerful storm.